Hello, everyone, and welcome to our channel AI Architect Talks. And this is our first podcast. And we are talking about today the state of AI architecture in 2026. And I'm your host, Rakesh, and along with me, I have my friend Manoj Mukerjee. So, welcome, Manoj, to the podcast. And I would like to hear a little bit from your side.
Thank you, Rakesh, for inviting me. This side Manoj Mukerjee, and today podcast is about what is the journey of LLM from 2023 to
Okay,
up to now, enterprise AI architect, and all these things. We'll be discussing on that. And thank you, Rakesh, again to invite me.
great.
And I'm the guest of yours, but I think I love your hosting. How you'll be hosting this?
Thank you so much, Manoj. And I'm very excited about this podcast because even I'm working with a lot of AI applications and building a lot of AI native applications. And I would like to hear your opinion of a lot of these things, how we was building in back in 2023 and now how we are building in 2026. Like there is a lot of change, but I want my audience to know how we are changing from that time to this time and how we are doing in future. So this podcast is all about what will happen in future, how you guys will prepare yourself for your future work and job and whatnot. I mean, let's hear a lot from Manoj. Okay, so Manoj, here is my first question for you. So you have been building this AI system for many years, right? So what have been biggest change you have seen from building those AI application using GPT LLMs back in 2022 and now? What is the change?
So in 2023, when I started, it's a
Yeah,
came as a LLM. We giving an input and giving output. The LLM is giving output. Now that time, if you think that is a small part, okay, that is the one black box. We are giving an input and going
correct, correct.
output. Now you'll see lots of changes. It came as a agent, multi-agent system, lots of protocol, which I feel is a wrapper.
Yes,
But
yes,
this system, SDLC process with the SDLC, PDLC, and AI,
correct, correct.
now that part is there. So that's the changes is happening now.
That's good to know. I mean, that's really a change, and then a lot of developers working towards this AI application and building those AI things. I mean, this is the really great thing happening towards this AI journey. But yeah, okay. So when you say AI architecture in 2026, what do you mean by that? I mean, you was always talking about like architecture. So you was always talking about the AI architecture in 2026. So I really want to understand. I want my audience to know what actually you are talking about. What do you mean about that?
So if you see the architect, what is the mean of the architect?
Hmm.
Architect is about the blueprint.
Hmm.
So anything like when you're going on the on building blocks you are building, you need a blueprint. Similar thing in the AI architecture, you need a blueprint. If you need to build something better and better for a future, you
Correct.
need all the things. So this is the architect where we are building actually the system and
Hmm.
system of our enterprise gate, not a
Okay.
POC, not a MVP. We need building everything. So in the architecture we are building those blueprint for a future. So that is the AI
Okay.
architecture in
So
2026.
when you say these things, right, are you also talking about the scalability in AI?
Yes,
Okay.
everything, whatever the solution architect or enterprise architect,
Hmm.
whatever earlier, like if you see in this industry, like more than 25 years, we are
Hmm.
building architecture. Same thing on the AI also is a one of the part is game. It's not a new thing. It's a
Okay.
one of the part. Like how we are building as a software as a
Hmm.
scalable. Here also AI as a architecture. How that is a scalable. Here also we are building a domain driven. Here we are talking that is a domain driven
Okay.
AI architecture.
Okay. Okay. That's great to know. So my next question will come around this. What are the core layers of this modern AI systems? I mean, this is very important because everyone want to know what is this. We are talking about AI systems, and a lot of these people just using the LLMs. I mean, they are just passing the inputs, getting the output,
Yeah.
but they actually do not build the system around it. I mean, they never know what all things we have to do. So we want to know what is the core layers of AI systems we have.
So think like LLM is a brain
Hmm.
where you have the
Yeah.
everything is a neural network and everything. That
Hmm.
is a brain. But surrounding, like as a human, if you relate that part, as a human, we have eyes,
Yes.
ear,
Yes. Yes.
and all the things is there. Similarly, in the AI architecture or AI agentic system, we have different things. We need a memory,
Hmm.
we need a LLMs, we need a tools, and we need a protocol. So if
Okay.
you building everything as a package,
Mhm.
that is the agentic part, and then agent to agent communication is coming. So different protocol like MCP,
Yeah.
SCP, UCP, agent to agent
Correct.
protocol, memory, and then building those things we need a framework like LangChain, LangGraph,
Okay.
all these things came. Then the Google ADK, so AutoGen and everything, and no code, low code also is available.
Yes.
So you
Like a
need
Lang, you are talking about Lang flow.
Langflow is there.
Yes.
If
Anytime.
N8N is there, lots of things is. You can build your own things also. It's
Yeah, I
nothing is
mean,
there.
yeah, there is a React flow.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
use that, build your own no
Yeah.
code, low code
Uh,
platforms. I mean,
Actually, if you go to my website, I build in the React Flow itself,
okay,
everything.
okay.
So React Flow is building those concepts itself. If your idea, you can building anything. You
Yeah, I
can build
mean,
your own framework itself.
I am also working pretty much similar thing like a Lang flow, and I have explored a lot of on React flow. I mean, that is really great.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, I would discuss with you separately on this, like
No,
how do
another
we?
things we need to understand that
Yeah.
in the production kit we need the observabilities.
Yes,
So
yes,
Langsmith is there, and we need a cloud system. So
yes.
if you see in GCP we have a Vertex AI, in AWS we have a SageMaker and
Mhm.
Bedrock. So we need a cloud system itself
Yes,
to
yes.
be building those things. So we have a system to be build those things, and IBM also providing lots of things. And also in India we have Servam
Yes,
actually.
yes, yes.
So that is
Server.
another thing. So we are building those
Correct, correct.
processes, and so the surrounding ecosystem is AI natives ecosystem is
Hmm.
lots going on.
Hmm.
So
Okay, so Manoj, I heard you saying agent when you was talking about all these things. So I want to know, or my audience want to know, what is this agent? How how much focus we should put on building agents or building multi agent architecture and all these things? How we are moving from LLM to agent in this 2026? So I want to really, uh, I want you to really focus on that point because everyone want to know that part.
okay, so think like this way. Agent is a ecosystem kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
LM is a like as a brain,
Mm-hmm.
but agent having goal, memory, tools,
Okay.
plan, all these things of the process is the agent. Even think human body itself is a agent. Uh, Let me explain you naturally how agent is relatable to the human body.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see, we have a brain. In brain, we have a processing unit and everything. We have a long-term memory, short-term memory.
Yeah.
We have a hand. Hand is a tools kind of thing. And then if you see, nervous system is the MCP,
MCP.
ACP, and all those things you can relatable those things.
Correct.
And the reflection, the observabilities, and all the things. So if this ecosystem
Okay.
thinking as a part of the AI agent having LLM,
Hmm.
having goal, having plan, having tools,
Okay.
different tools. It can be added to MCP or added normally way. You can add the agent can be having skills.
Okay.
Uh,
I so one thing about skills. I mean, I really wanted to dig really. So I really want to dig into points you are making in between because a lot of these people starting with AI using cursor, but actually they do not understand about a couple of depth inside the AI. So skills is one of them. Like a lot of people do not understand how to use skills and how we can use that day to day while using cursor or while building any agent. So can you focus on that a little bit?
So think you need to build your own skills. Let's say you know JavaScript and you are
Hmm.
moving to Python. So you need to build your skills as a
Hmm.
human skill. Similarly, think the knowledge of LM don't
Hmm.
having those parts. Those things you need to be build it. So
Okay.
for that you need to define our skills. So how will we define the skills? Skills some have a format. So that skills actually we are building for agent. So
Hmm.
agent able to understand coming that knowledge base. So we are creating a knowledge base through skills. So that is the
Okay.
skills.
Understood. So okay, so we was talking about skills and everything is we are talking about agent and how it is moving from LLM. So my next question is about how do you differentiate between chatbot and RAG based system or a agent?
So chatbot system earlier also is there. Chatbot is a like a platform, one of
Hmm.
the platform where you giving some Q&A kind of thing and it's going. Behind the scene, the chatbot can be agent, can be RAG based system, can be normal rule based engine kind of thing. So chatbot is a platform that is
Right.
giving to the part, and the behind the scenes it can be there. So if you think is if I can relate, the RAG is a knowledge base. That
Hmm.
knowledge base can be taken by agent,
Hmm.
and that
Okay.
agent can take to process to the LLM to giving. The chatbot is giving you the platform where the Q&A is coming, question answer, audio platform, and all those
Okay.
things. So those are the chatbot process itself.
Okay. Okay. So so we talk about the agent and things like that. So I really want you to focus on one of the very trending topic on internet, which is RAG dying?
And the right answer is no.
Okay.
RAG will be not going anywhere.
Okay.
You can see this is the one of the things where the retrieval augmentation and generation process.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the basic building blocks. RAG will not go.
Okay.
RAG will be evolved. So if you see naive RAG, when the naive RAG is came, we started the RAG building the embedding process in vector database.
Mm-hmm.
Now from there we started the agentic RAG process where the MCP and this RAG
Mm-hmm.
system is
Correct.
low.
Correct.
And then now is the GAP RAG. Now you can
Yeah. Yeah.
see those is the GAP RAG and now adaptive. We'll be switching between
So you
how
are making this podcast very interesting. Like, so everyone talk about this multi-agent system, right?
Hmm.
So when should we use, or when should we create or adopt this multi-agent system? Can you just put a little bit light on that?
Yeah. So see, one agent can do anything. You can added 100 tools itself to the one agent, but agents should follow stick one principle kind of
Mm-hmm.
pause
Okay.
for the one goal set is there,
Mm-hmm.
and some minimal tools is available.
Okay.
So let's say if you see currently we are also building a team like where the supervisor is there or manager is there, under that lead is there, then you have a front end developer where the back end developer where the QA engineer is there.
Right. Right.
So similar thing in the multi agent platform, we have a specialist agent in between and they are communicating through some pattern. It might
Okay.
be supervisor pattern,
Yes.
it might be other pattern, the hands off is happening, so they having particularly goal and the particular work, then
Mm-hmm.
this kind of multi-agent system, so one to many, that transformation is required, so you will be getting better result day to day.
Mm-hmm.
And also like when you are having one agent, the debugging will be difficult.
So how do you choose between deep agents and multi-agent system with normal orchestration layer?
So it depends in architecture, everything is a depends on the
I mean,
process.
I want to know like when should we choose a deep agent and when should we go with a normal
Okay,
orchestration based architecture?
let's say I need to be build a complex engine itself,
Okay.
where I need a planning, where I need a execution, and
Mhm.
I need to be stopped somewhere. I need to add a human in loop,
Yeah.
those kind of things, and the use case is more complex than anything. For
Mhm.
example, medical system where the decision is more a part of the thing. So in the medical field, I
Okay.
might be choose a deep agent, but for
Okay.
example, writing an email, that small part I might be write a one email agent who is drafting that process.
Yes.
So it will be depends on
Depends on
the part.
okay.
So in architecture, I always
Okay.
choosing on the depth.
If somebody want to really know what is deep agent, where should they go and research about it?
So if you really understand deep agent, think about your brain, how these things is working. This itself is a deep agent itself.
Correct.
Like it's a human body itself a deep agent. But if the technically if you want to be understand, I'll suggest you go to the deeplearning.ai, search deep agent or academy.langchain.com. And these are
Okay.
the place I always go and learn new things.
That's good. That's good. So Manoj, before we go to our next segment, I really want to know your journey into AI, how you started learning AI, and I really want to know how my users watching us, how they can start learning AI, because we need to draw a line to start from somewhere.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true. Like we need to understand the where to start and how to start and all these things. But I'm giving some background of mine. I started AI journey in 2012
Okay.
actually. So I started the intelligence system in my BCA time itself, and I'm a researcher of some of the image processing and MATLAB,
Okay.
leaps related. But that is the older day of the thing. If someone currently want to learn something, they need to start with the basic.
Okay.
Basic means the what is LLM, how I need to do or talk with the LLM with the prompt engineering, all these things, and then jumping onto the process of AI engineering process, how you will be go beyond that. Then it will coming the agent, MCP, SCP, UCP, lots of protocol, and then coming on to the enterprise AI architecture and all these things. So for that, my suggestion will be deeplearning.ai.
Okay. So I want to know how my viewers will start learning AI, which language they should learn first.
So if you are front-end developer, you already know TypeScript, you can start with TypeScript. You don't require to learn Python. If you are a researcher, you want to learn this GenAI process, go with the Python. You are comfortable with the Golang, you can go with the Golang. So choose your language. Everything is now having, we have a community of AI.
Yeah, that's true. So, guys, let's move to our next segment, which is all about MCP and A2A. So, Manoj, I want to know what is MCP and how can we use it. Also, I want you to put some light on A2A because this is new word. I mean, so many of our viewer may not be knowing about A2A. So, what is that?
So let's start with the MCP first. What is that? Model Context Protocol. This is a protocol. It's top of now HTTP streamable and server sent event. So these two things with the HTTP, it's there. Like HTTP 3 protocol actually there. So when agent need to talk with tools, they might utilizing MCP. So think like the type C part. Earlier days we having different phone having different charging system. Now one portable part is get type C. Similarly, earlier when I started building a tools through LangChain, Google ADK, is different tools having different format. Now we need a unified thing. So Anthropic is come up with this MCP protocol, and then everyone is adopted. That this is the agent to for tools calling or the exchanging the information. Now coming on to the agent to agent protocol, A2A, what we are calling. So Google is when Google ADK is building agent development kit, they are thinking how the agent can be distributed. So the if you see, we think like I'm also one agent, you are one agent. You build in Google ADK, I'm building the Langa. I need to talk with you somewhere. The communication between that time you can utilizing agent to agent protocol. So this is the another protocol is there.
That's
And then don't mix up like MCP might be I can use for agent to agent. No, this is the specific purpose. This specific benefits is there. So those are the details oriented. I'll not go that deeper of this podcast, but if someone needs, and the next podcast will be
next
go.
podcast we'll talk about in detail also.
Yes.
So I also heard like MCP is kind of dying. People stop using MCP too much, and because a lot of hallucination, and then it's not accurate. You want to talk about it?
No, that MCP is solving the hallucination actually.
Okay.
So the model context protocol is giving you the power to connecting to the outer world. Okay, let's say you have a 20 years old system which is REST API is available. Your ERP system is there.
Yeah.
You need to build a one wrapper as MCP and MCP server, and then MCP client will be taken the agent itself, and they are communicating and utilizing that older data. So the agent when is required they can call and getting the data. So now skills is game. So everyone saying no MCP will dying. So
that's what.
that is the part, but actually with skills and MCP is giving you the power. Both is required.
Understood. I mean, these should work together.
Yes,
That's what you're saying.
yes.
Okay. So last question on MCP: if somebody miss MCP learning today, what do they miss next 2 years?
So if they miss MCP today, upcoming day might be is challenging for them because let's say you have lots of MCP. So Figma to code is available is a MCP. Let's say someone automation you doing, Playwright having MCP.
Yes.
So lots of MCP is available. MCP server
Even
ecosystem.
UI framework got like even if you see a library, this
So if it's
and library, right?
yeah,
That also has
everything
MCP.
having MCP. So MCP now you can see lots of MCP server is available.
Yeah.
Similar to the how NPM repository is available.
Yes.
Or
Okay.
part.
To that point, like, do we have some repository or npm repository like that? Do we have anything for MCP?
Yes, we have. So Anthropic is giving those things. You can install those MCP from there itself. You don't require to build from scratch.
So this is very important for our viewer because if you are looking at a list of MCPs or a collection of MCPs, you can go to Anthropic and figure out that, which is good for you, and you can easily, use some of them.
Rakesh, one thing I can give, MCP also having NPM repo kind of thing. Skills also having similar kind of thing. You don't require to build your skills. Let's say your viewer is a React JS part. need to be build a React or Next.js skills.
Okay.
Virtual lab now building their React skills. You can install with NPX skills itself. So and also I see Google, one of the engineer is building agent skills. You can just add that skills itself directly. MCP also similar kind of thing. You just add in your system itself. Like it will be in AI operator or AI builder. Everywhere you can add a MCP. Yeah, I think we had spoken a lot about MCP and A2A. So Manoj, we have spoken about MCP and A2A a lot, but yeah, about this podcast, like this podcast is all about future. So we really want to focus on that. Where I want to know, Manoj, from you, from here 2026, how do we think or grow in AI architecture? How do we build AI systems? How do we learn and grow from here so that we are going with AI and learning AI in future? Yeah. So every place now AI. So I'm making three things with this way. AI operator, where the copilot, cloud code is this thing. AI builder, where the LangChain, LangGraph is coming, and AI innovation, where the model is giving more and more power, like a GPU, TPU process itself, or upcoming thing is a quantum. So with the quantum computing plus AI is called quantum AI, and the applied quantum AI. So the future will be more agentic work, and I'm thinking in 2030 actually coming in the AGI. Oh, that is the things, it will be change everything. Can you explain a little bit AGI to my viewers? So think like how human automatically taking the decision, doing work without anyone help. Similarly, currently we are focusing on the human in loop and everything. But if autonomous things can be tackle care everything, also the security, observabilities, guardrails, everything by themselves itself and talking each other themselves and do the work. That is the AGI concept. But this will, I mean, this will breach a lot of security, right? It may go to my phone and ask about the password. That's why we are coming, no? That's why the architect is coming, and we are building for part. So think as a now as a software engineer, will be become an AI engineer, then become an AI architect, and become that part where we are thinking as a enterprise gate, where the security, performance, scalabilities, everything is a part of us, and we are building those things for them. So this will be the our part where the systems having powerful, but having control on the human. Okay. So what excites you for another 2 years from here? I always thinking keep learning, keep exploring, keep sharing, and my part is exciting is power of the AI. How the power is coming, and then that buddy that I'm thinking AI is a buddy for me. That buddy is helping me to go better. The human being is better than AI. I'm thinking he is the buddy, and he is giving me power to be go more and more scale way. Okay. So human brain will be more and powerful to now AI. As you talk about this, so I really want to focus on how our fellow engineers can be future ready. So the fellow engineer start their learning from basic, the building blocks of the AI. What is the building blocks of the AI? So that is the part where you can go explore it and try it. But my things will be, if something you, let's say I giving you the keyword. Let's just go ChatGPT, put those keyword, learn it, and build the system. During the building the system, you will be learn more, and you will say when you share in the platform somewhere in the community or somewhere the AI native community or any community, go explore and share. Your knowledge will be based. So human knowledge will be go as much better for, and that is a human knowledge base. So, I'm talking about human knowledge. One question everyone want to ask: will AI will replace us? No, that will not happening. We will be building AI. That part, like earlier we are building high level language like TypeScript, Python, those kind of things in the writing the code. Now we'll be writing the code in NLP, but that also required a format like skills. Specs kit and all these things. This is a proper format and proper things, and what to do, what not to do, all these things through NLP itself. Like talking with the AI, you need to learn that how will talk with the AI itself, like prompt engineering, context engineering, or skills, or a specs kit kind of thing. So you will evolving yourself. A from a earlier days, let's say 20 years or 30 years back, we are learning a binary code. Then the assembly code is came. Then
Yes.
the low level coding is coming. Then the high level coding is coming. Then the powerful the language is started
Yes.
to building. Still, JavaScript or TypeScript
So
or
nobody
Python is
can
not going anywhere.
nobody can replace us. That's
No,
what you
and another thing
say.
is like that maintainability.
Yeah.
In the architecture, we need to be maintained. So even the AI is generating the code, we need to review it,
Yeah.
maintain it. How will do this? Without human power, it will not possible. So we'll not go anywhere any that time.
Okay. So well, before we end our podcast today, uh, I really wanted to have a rapid fire round with you. So, are you a tea or a coffee guy?
I'll be go with T.
Claude or a chat GPT?
I'll go. This is the depends actually. Let's say with Claude currently.
Okay, okay. So, what is your AI? What is your favorite AI tool?
My favorite AI tools currently is the Codex.
Okay. So, what model do you use mostly?
I mostly utilizing currently is the for like normal purpose GPT 5.6,
Okay.
which is came sometime by
Yeah.
2 days back actually.
So, will AI replace software engineers?
No,
What one AI myth you want to brush today?
that replacing everyone. That is the thing. No, not AI will not replace us.
What is one piece of advice you give to our freshers?
Keep learning and how we learn in software development process. Learn this AI engineering process. How is that?
Okay.
So top of SDLC, not
Hmm.
without SDLC. You need to learn SDLC, then the AI engineering.
Okay. I mean, really a great session with you,
Yeah,
Manoj,
thank you, Rakesh,
today.
for all the thing, all question answer. It will be like insightful
Yeah.
discussion.
I mean, I'm
It
really
will.
grateful to have you in the session today. So it was really great, guys. I mean, you can go to Manoj website. So we will share into the comments there, so you guys can explore his website. Also, he have a lot of blogs there on AI architecture and things like that. If you are really interested to know those AI stuff, and then you want to talk to him, so you really can reach out to him over that website. Also, I mean, I'm really grateful for all the answers today. And guys, please subscribe to the channel and also follow if you are on Instagram. So guys, follow us on the YouTube, and more podcasts will be upcoming, and we will be talking about AI in future and a lot of AI talks upcoming. So guys, please follow and subscribe to us. And Manoj, thank you so much. Signing off, and thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone, and bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Take care.
Keep in touch.